What's going on, boys? It's your boy Dev, back on Colts franchise season 2. Just got back from a week-long vacation going from Chicago to California. Had a couple weddings, one family, one friend. So those were awesome, but I am stoked to be back in town. As soon as we got back, we recorded the live stream for the Colts offseason. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It is the most recent video in the Colts franchise playlist on the channel. Go check that out. It was unbelievable, and you'll see that when we look at the roster. But anyways, super happy to be back. Content is going to be back on a normal schedule. I was just releasing already pre-recorded content while I was gone. Now that I'm back, it's going to be a lot more regular, trying to upload daily again. As we see, I'm super sunburned. A lot to cover here, but I'm super sunburned because I was at the Detroit Tigers game yesterday, checking out Miguel Cabrera's second to last home game and game in the MLB. Historic career, undoubtedly a Hall of Famer. It was unreal. He had a whole ceremony, everything. It was super cool. And if you don't know, I don't have my Detroit Lions jersey on right now, but I'm a diehard Detroit sports fan. And yeah, my Lions jersey is in the wash. So I am rocking just a normal outfit today. But with that being said, we are in season 2. Week 1, we take on the Houston Texans. We see the overalls were a lot better, and we also are a little bit deceivingly better than our overall might say, because we have a lot of development to do, and our team is really, really solid now. I feel really good about this squad. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to set our season goal, and after making the playoffs in year 1, we exceeded our original goal of 7 wins. I did not think this team was capable of a playoff run. We exceeded that. And now I think our goal has to be make the playoffs. Absolutely. We need to make the playoffs in year 2. We're even better than we were in year 1. Can't wait for week 2. We take on the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, that is going to be a barn burner of a game, and I can't wait for that. Let's choose the draft class. We're going auto-generated rookies again, and I'm really hoping there's somebody. Interior offensive lineman, there's a corner in the top 5. Really was hoping for a strong receiver class. Because we don't need quarterback. Don't need corner. Now, how are the receivers? Are there any round 1 to 2? There's not a single round 1 receiver, which is a huge bummer. So maybe we address interior offensive linemen in the draft. There's a lot of tackles, and we could use a right tackle replacement for Braden Smith potentially. He is aging, so we'll have opportunities to do that. But before we hire and assign scouts, it's kind of a process and opening day keys. Let's get into the upgrades we got from the offseason and preseason. So we went through minicamp at the end of the offseason episode. So now we just have a bunch of upgrades to do after a bunch of guys got XP. Jonathan Taylor is going to go up to a 98 overall. He is a beast, dude. He's unreal. And his upgrade bar is only 11,000 XP. So +1 speed. Are you kidding? Another +2 change of direction. Dude, I mean, he's 25 years old. He's up to 96 speed. 94 change of direction. He legitimately could run for 2,000 yards in a season, and probably wouldn't be that difficult. And a ton of huge upgrades for a ton of studs. Both our safeties, Jelani Woods and Anthony Richardson, now will go up to 79 overall. His ratings are getting a lot better. Medium accuracy, we need better deep from him, and he has 97 throw power. I want to be able to sling the rock deep to some receivers. So we're going to go strong arm, see if we can't get deep accuracy into the 80s. He's going up to a 79 overall, and we don't get a deep accuracy upgrade, but +2 to mid, +1 throw under pressure. His mid rating is very good, 87, 83 short. Under pressure is up to an 83 as well, which is awesome. We just need to get throw on the run and deep accuracy up. But mid is pretty good because we throw a ton to Jelani Woods and and our slot receivers in the mid route where we get that quick, immediate throw on the seams. So I like that upgrade a lot. Jelani Woods is going to go up to a 76 overall. Just continuing vertical threat for him. That's pretty much what he's going to be his entire career. +2 release, +1 excel is nice. Couple of after the catch boosts. He gets +1 deep, medium, and short route running, and +1 run block. He looks really good too. And 85 speed, a speed upgrade would be awesome. But once we get him up to 80 overall vertical threat is when we will get some really good abilities. So it's going to be a while for him, but I think he can do it this season for sure after 1,300 yards last year. Nick Cross is a 73, but he's only 22. He still has time to develop, and he had a really good year last year. Just need to continue utilizing him. +2 zone is nice. He's up to 81, into the 80s for zone, 92 speed, 96 excel. Love him. Rodney Thomas, now up to a 73 as well. +3 zone coverage is awesome for him. He's up to 76 zone. 89 speed, 92 excel. He's pretty good and not really someone that I thought would be a major part of the offense. Honestly, just thought he would be a year one player, but he's someone we could potentially develop. So now let's hire and assign our scouts. Let's go look at roster first and figure out what we need, and then we can tailor our scouts around that. This is developing into a really good team. I would say offensive lineman is probably where we need to focus. Braden Smith, 28. He'll still be good for like 2 more years. So he's just a really bad pass blocker, man. Not necessarily a bad thing, but Quentin Nelson, a 93, don't need to worry about him. Bernard Raymond's young, don't need to really worry about him, but he is only 76 overall. Doesn't develop. He's about to get an upgrade point, but he's already 26. We could potentially draft a replacement and move him into interior offensive line. But I would say the best offensive lineman available is probably where we need to be looking. We need a backup tight end. We need receiver, but it's not a great receiver class. I did get a suggestion to move some positions around in the comments, so we may look to do that as well. We don't need safety, and we don't need corner, although cornerback 4 could be something that we look at. And then Josh Harper, hidden development, but I'm not sure he's actually going to develop from a 70 overall, so we may look to replace him. But the suggestion I got was to move Josh Allen down to right end in place of Samson Ebukam, and then move Devin Bush to right outside linebacker. Now, let's just see how that affects the look of this team. Josh Allen now starting at right end. Ebukam moves back. EJ Speed is going to get more playing time, which I think is fine because Chester Dent is, and then we're going to have a safety in the box on almost all our plays unless we're playing 4-3. So I think that will be okay. And then we'll move Devin Bush to right outside linebacker. And that was off suggestion. So we'll just see how this looks. And if this is what we want to go with, this is probably best. We'll look at the overalls. We will edit Chester Dent. He cannot wear number 98. That's disgusting. I think number 10 is kind of badass for him. Kind of like number 10. And we're going to do number 10. I think that's a sick linebacker number. First off, if you missed the draft, it was crazy. Okay. We drafted Jalen Pritchett, hidden development guard. He's going to play center for us. We drafted 2 hidden development corners, Emmanuel Hadley and Deontay Poindexter. They're amazing. Josh Harper, 70 overall defensive tackle, hidden development. And the star of the show was Stephen Fontaine, 85 overall generational punter with 99 kick accuracy and 97 kick power. He's not only playing punter for us, he's playing kicker. He will be developed and will be unbelievable. It looks like they switched our starting corner out. So Deontay Poindexter is now going to be it was Emmanuel Hadley returning kicks. Deontay Poindexter will now be returning kicks for us. So that is essentially everybody. Josh Downs in the slot. Deontay Poindexter is our slot corner. Josh Allen and Frankie Louvu are rushing. I don't know if that's what I want. What does Louvu offer for a pass rush standpoint? 79 finesse move. I think Kwity Paye is going to be a better option there. Yeah, he's 25 years old, and he has 81 power move. I think that's probably who we want to go with. So Louvu is not going to be our edge rusher. Even though he's higher rated, I just think Kwity Paye is 2 years younger, and he has a chance to develop more. So we're going to put him in at rushing. Sub linebacker is definitely Chester Dent. We'll have Devin Bush as the third sub linebacker just because he's already like 26, I think, 27. So we're not developing him from a young guy. Andre Sisco's 23. Chester Dent is 22. So we want these guys in the box when we can. Although I'm debating about putting Nick Cross in the box and then moving Andre Sisco back into coverage just because he's so great in zone. But I think he's just been such a good user for us that this is kind of what I want. So I think that is going to be all of our changes. Positions are set. We got picked up Antonio Gibson at backup running back because we let Zach Moss walk. Receivers, we also traded Alec Pierce to be able to move up and select, I believe it was Josh Harper, which, I mean, Pierce played for us, but not a ton to move the needle. I think Josh Harper is a lot better than the guys we had, and if he ends up being superstar development, who knows? So that's going to be our squad now, and I feel like we know our biggest needs at offensive line and backup tight end. So let's go sign our scouts. Strengths of the class. It says wide receiver is a strength of the class. They were all round 1 to 2 guys, which means back end of the first, top of the second. But wide receiver is absolutely our biggest need outside of offensive line, dude. I mean, we don't have anybody. We have Michael Pittman at 86. We have Donovan Peoples-Jones at 80. And we have Josh Downs at like 75. So we need help at wide receiver really bad. And I have no problem probably putting our 3-star focus into wide receiver. Debating about putting 3-star wide receiver focus into national. And then 2-star wide receiver focus in West. And then the rest will be ones focused on the offensive line. I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, man. All right, we need to switch this. This guy Johnny Rose is going to go to the West. West, focus, 3-star, wide receiver and tight end. That's where we want. And then we'll probably get a 2-star wide receiver and corner for national. Yeah, we'll just assign this guy to national. It'll be a 1-star. I don't think it's fine. So West and National are set. Now Central, defensive tackle. With 70 overall Josh Harper, I still think there's a need there. So we'll go defensive tackle for the Central. And that'll just be a 1-star. It says left guard is a weakness. That's fine. I don't really care. Left tackle and right tackle in the Southeast. Well, that's where we'll hire our 2-star tackle guy. So Central needs DT and D end. We'll hire this guy, Salvador Ortego. That's an insane name. Okay. He's going in the Central. And then we should just need, we have National, we have West, we have Central, and we have Southeast. Northeast, we're going, I guess outside linebacker could still be a need for us. So we'll go James Cheeks. Pause. We're going to go left outside linebacker for, what is it, Northeast. Let's go 1-star, outside linebacker, middle linebacker. It's fine with me. And then that'll be our guy for the Northeast. And then we should be set. So these are our scouting focuses. Putting a ton of emphasis on wide receiver and offensive tackle. And then also some DT and outside linebacker and linebacker focus. We don't need defensive backs pretty much at all. So not really worried about that, and we don't need a quarterback at all. So let's go look at opening day keys and then take on the Houston Texans in week 1, baby. We got to get a dub. The key to victory, this is all Madden, but I would love for it to be stifling defense just because I feel like we made a ton of upgrades to our defense. And so I feel like that's where we need to make the jump. I want to go stifling defense. I think this is going to be a defensive team moving forward. And it's got to be disrupting the pass. We drafted our corners. We have elite safeties. Let's go disrupt the pass. Beat the Texans. Allow less than 200 yards passing. That may be a tough task. And I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself. Offense would have been easier. But I want the defensive guys to get credit and get developed. So let's hop into weekly strategy. Defend the deep pass. Absolutely. But the one thing I will say is if we allow a lot of short passes and intermediate passes, they'll probably get that 200 pretty quickly versus if we cover the deep pass. We'll just go for the deep pass. I don't want to get bombed. If we keep it underneath, we have a better chance. Will Anderson, only star development. I would imagine that he would have been superstar. They allow a ton of rush yards, and that's our specialty, baby. We are a run team, and they're recommending we run inside, and I'm going to do just that. Jonathan Taylor is going to go off. Stephen Fontaine, they are recommending we use a focus player on our punter. That's not going to happen just because he will need to get snaps in order to get his development trait, where he's probably never going to get 500. Oh, man. Man, I don't know how to do this. I mean, how do you get your punter 500 snaps? Probably will never happen. We'll probably just have to look at his development trait or use our ability on him to unlock a development trait early. But we're going to get Stephen Fontaine out because he's a punter and he's never going to get what he needs. And I want to start to develop some of these younger guys that have a chance to be great. Now, I think 79 overall, it has to be either Julius Brents, it's got to be Chester Dent, or it's got to be Anthony Richardson. I just think Richardson's going to get so much work that I think I want it to be Chester Dent. He's normal development, or 2 new corners and a middle linebacker, our 3 new defensive studs, and those are going to be our guys. I think we'll do chase and tackle and see if we can get Chester Dent. He needs as much XP as possible. I really, really want to develop him. And we got absolutely brutalized with Frankie Louvu in minicamp, and it starts out horribly. You have 90 speed, meet him at the edge, and he runs right past me again. Dude. Oh my God, this is so difficult. And we get stiff-armed. I'm never playing this again. This is easily the hardest one. This is even harder than coverage because you can be there and you can't make the tackle. You can't make the tackle, bro. Ever. Score. We're Dent, you didn't do jack. We'll see if we can get him on this last one. We can't. Can't get him. We didn't tackle him a single time. That's horrible. This might be the worst attempt in NFL history. Let's get into our weekly team goal selection. Game plan goal for the week. We need to base it around defense. I feel like force 3+ turnovers, I think, is feasible. We did it once against C.J. Stroud. The other time we played them last year, he was a lot better at the end of the season, so I bet you he will be pretty decent. We're going to try and force 3 turnovers, though. Allow 30 or less points. We're going to try and allow 20 or less. Offensively, I want to get over 350 yards. Head coach goal is going to be win the turnover battle. We're continuing this throughout the series, and let's start our training. Simulate the focus, and we're going to actually, we have some coach points to spend. Hopefully nobody got injured. This was a brutal stretch for us last year. And who's got a hit pointer? Ebucam. Well, he's a backup now, so that's fine. Just nobody else, please. Okay. Only injury is Samson Ebucam. He's a backup now to Josh Allen. He's not going to play, so that's fine. And I'm not too worried about that. We did get a couple upgrades in practice. And it's everyone. Andrew Ogletree. I thought it was Alec Ogletree. I kept calling him Alec, whatever. Okay, so it says that the most realistic injury sliders are actually 25, which is what I have. Dude, I just feel like it's been brutal. But I guess we'll continue to do it. I mean, shit. If it gets to a point where we get like 8 injuries in a game again, I will change it. But let me know in the comments, do you guys like the injuries? Do you like that they happen all the time and I have to constantly find ways to battle through it? Or do you want the players to stay healthy? Let me know in the comments, and I'll just do what you guys want. I'm going to leave it for this episode, but moving forward, if you guys want me to change them, I will. So just let me know. Your 2024 Indianapolis Colts are ready to take the field. It's time to dominate. We know it has to be done. This team is a ton better. We have all the pieces. It's just time to execute. And I think we have all the pieces to do it. This team should definitely be a contender for a high seeding playoff spot. And it starts right now. Let's get into the game. Let's dominate. Let's go, baby. We are playing on Monday night prime time against the Houston Texans to open up this year. We are ready to give them hell. We need our defense to play well. That was our focus. They're going to start on the field, and Stephen Fontaine, the generational punter, is off to kick off here and begin the 2024 NFL season. Let's go, baby. And CJ Stroud bringing out the offense here, and we're going to get our first look at some of these new players that we brought in. I'm excited to see Chester Dent on the field. It's Devin Bush. It's Chester Dent in the box. Let's go, baby. Oh, man, I'm stuck. And we get the sack. It's Josh Allen. The first play of the season is the sack, and that's why we paid him so much money. Because we were probably the very bottom of the league in sacks last year. Our leader, DeForest Buckner, had 5 sacks. And just like that, we are on the board. And we've got him right where we want him. Coming out nickel wide, cover 4 quarters, just cover the zones. I've got Devin Bush, number 0, over the middle. Get there! We get the pressure! Quiddy Pay cleans up. Stroud's going down in the backfield. 2 sacks on our first drive alone. This is a much, much different and improved pass rush from Season 1, boys. And if that doesn't make you excited about the prospects of this season, then I don't know what will. This is why we focused on defense, getting after the quarterback. And our rookie corner, Poindexter, is going to take the punt. And Anthony Richardson is bringing out the offense. The rushing leader, Jonathan Taylor, coming back out, looking to dominate again. And Anthony Richardson looking to clean up this year, turn the ball over less, and here we go. And nothing like starting out with an 8-yard gain to start the season out. We're going to run the damn football a ton this year again. But we are going to pass, and I want to get Michael Pittman more involved. He's barely... Oh, dude, there's nothing there, but Jonathan Taylor just better. Keep rumbling. It's first down. And we're going to take a shot here. We've got Taylor wide open in the flat, around the edge, inside the 10. Look at the ball delivered on target from Richardson under pressure. that under pressure rating increases that he got have paid dividends, and I think we are going to have a chance to punch this in the end zone. Cut up field. Linebacker makes a good play, but we're up to the 4 and within striking distance. We're coming out here. We're running read option, keying on the end. Keeping it with Richardson. Cut up field. Get up to the 2. Not much there. Maybe should have handed it off. And now we're looking at a 3rd and 2. And I'm going to audible this down to Omaha. And we're handing the ball off. Pound it in. Jonathan Taylor. He's automatic inside the 5. And from the 2-yard line, he punches it in. Stephen Fontaine, get your first points of your career, buddy. Right here. Now, Matt Gay was great last year, but we drafted generational punter with amazing kick power and accuracy. He's kicking field goals for us as well. I don't care. He's incredible, and he probably will end up being one of the best kickers and punters in the league very quickly. He already is at 85 overall as a rookie. And let me tell you, we drafted him at the end of the 6th round. As an undrafted prospect, he was the best player in the draft. Never seen that in my life. And linebackers in the box, but we've got great linebackers. And Dent meets him in the hole and gets shrugged off. He has 85 tackle, so it's a little bit surprising that happens. But, man, at least we have the speed to meet him in the gap. Last year, that was a major issue for us. Oh, Dent. Just couldn't get there. Save a touchdown, Blackman. No! Oh, man. Emmanuel Hadley's speed makes Pierce have to move around him. That's a terrible, terrible start. We needed to hold him to 200 passing yards, I believe, so that doesn't penalize us. Oh, we lay the boom with Chester Dent. We're going to play a little bit of a man blitz. We're playing underneath coverage. We're bringing our safeties. I'm manned up on the running back, and I am ready for anything they have. Get there. Cisco pressures him, almost gets the sack. We're going to cover up our flats, but we're going to, again, bring the man blitz, this time out of double mug, playing underneath coverage. Bringing Blackman over for the running back, and I've actually got Blackman this time. Bring Cisco out. The rookie Hadley gets cooked in man coverage. And just like that, it's all tied up. Unfortunate. They had the huge run. Maybe just playing a little bit too confidently, thinking we could hang in man coverage. They have good receivers. Now Poindexter, give us something to be excited about on special teams. Gets leveled. Let's take a shot right away. They're bringing safeties up. We're going to take a shot here. Got B wide open. Donovan Peoples-Jones down the sideline. 20, 10, 5, diving touchdown. Let's go. Are you kidding? Are you not entertained? Look at this team. And what a start. His first catch on the new team. We signed him in free agency. It's an 80-yard, damn near 80-yard touchdown. That is why we signed him. Star development. He's 25 years old. He can still develop. And replacing McKenzie with him, what proves to be an amazing, amazing choice. Got linebackers in the game again. Here I come. Pierce's stiff arm is ridiculous. We remember it from last season. It's infuriating that he does this every single time. Wide open Tank Dell. Going 20 on zone drops. We got Chester Dent. We've got Bush in the box, allowing safeties to play back. It's Andre Sisco. He grabs it out of the air, and that's why we leave him back in coverage. Your defensive player of the year gets a pick in week 1. Oh, man. This team looks awesome. Dude, we're having fun out here, boys. Can we get DPJ on a streak here? He hangs on through contact. Oh, my God. What a catch. What a throw from Richardson. 3 for 3, 127, and a touchdown. DPJ's now over 100 yards now with 2 catches and a touchdown. Big fantasy day for the guy. Going to go read option here. Let's see if Richardson can get something going with his legs. They're playing good option defense, though. They bite. Man. They bit down. Tight end couldn't hold his block and allow us to do anything, and I get crushed in the backfield. Now we're keying on downs. We've got DPJ going deep. Taylor going to the flat. Nobody open. Just chuck it away. We got crushed. Pass rush was coming, and Stephen Fontaine is going to get a field goal opportunity here. Look at this. 99 kick accuracy. Right on the... He missed it! 49 yards! How did he miss it? How did he miss it? Did I kick it short? I'm going to have to watch the replay on that. I think maybe I... Fuck me, dude. I really hope that doesn't come back to bite us. I don't know how I missed that, guys. I think I might have accidentally shorted it like I was kicking an extra point. Big, big mistake on my part. Fontaine will bounce back, though. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? My bad, guys. I'm getting a little bit too confident. The buck. He shrugs off the buck. Dude, the frustrating thing about Dameon Pierce is he has no abilities. His break tackle must be 99 because he breaks the first tackle every single time, regardless of who it is. Putting Bush in man coverage on the tight end. Hopefully he can shut down that seam. Poindexter delivers a shot. Pinching the line. Wide open in the flat. Dives in, touchdown. And the missed field goal by our 85 overall new kicker and punter is the just completely shatters momentum. DeForest Buckner gets injured on the extra point. DPJ having a good day so far. But we got to get back to running the football, man. Got to get back to our roots. Last drive. Had some issues. Remember, this is not an elite. Oh, dude, look at the hole up the middle, though. Jonathan Taylor. Huge gain. 6 for 40 and a touchdown for Taylor. Starting out great. Pectoral strain. We need you, buddy. This is week 1. He's coming back in. He's coming back in. This is a close game and a division game. We need you, buddy. Set the edge. I'm around the edge. Jonathan Taylor. What a run from Taylor. 7 for 50. He's coming alive here. And we're going read option. Continue to run this damn football. We're going to audible to our RPO. Give it to Taylor. Juke him. Didn't get much. The juke allows us to pick up a couple extra yards, but nothing major. And outside of a couple runs, we've been destroying them on the ground. But, I mean, Doolin in on this play instead of Jelani Woods. Why is Doolin in the game? Missed downs. I'm getting crushed by the blitz. Going wide trail here. Looking for Woods. Actually blocking Taylor. I feel like this pass rush has been humming. We've got B wide open. It's DPJ down the sideline. Keep going. Dude, he might be something special. Did we sign a gem? Let's go read option. Oh, Taylor just bouncing off tackles. 2nd and 5. And we're going to go PA bunch shot here. We're taking a shot on 2nd and 5. Got Jelani Woods wide open in the flat. Truck. Keep going. Down to the 3. Just came off a delay route, and it was money. Goal line play action. The middle looks wide open. We're just handing it to Taylor. I'm not even taking a chance at read option. And he gets stuffed. There's no way we were just going to fall into the end zone. What? Unreal. Unreal. And now we're crushed. We were going to walk in on the first down play, and now it's looking like we might not. Pretty unbelievable. Dude, this is so irritating. We're going to go stick here on the goal line. See if Pittman can't win. It's picked off! Unbelievable pick! Are you kidding? Oh my God. He was open in the back of the end zone, and Jimmy Ward comes underneath it. Look at Pittman in the back. Jimmy Ward comes. Dude, I mean, Jonathan Taylor was going to walk into the end zone, and instead now it's picked off because we get stopped at the inch line. Okay. Got to pick this off. Brents. Come on, man. He launches it straight into coverage. 50-50 ball. We get the pass breakup. We can't get the pick. Okay. Screen pass. Dent make the tackle. No, we can't. Safeties come to clean up. Almost to the 2-minute warning. A stop here on third down would be massive. We haven't made one yet. It's going to be 2 minutes. Okay. Got to stop him here. We've left a ton of points on the board, man. Now 10 points left on the board. Still in this game, but this is closer than it should be right now. We've been playing lights out. Oh, dude, he's wide open. Drop the football. Tank Dell. It goes right through his hands, and we're getting the ball back. That's just luck, boys. That's just luck. Richardson, unfortunately, with the interception. That was my fault. That was my fault, and I'll take responsibility for it. Tried to force it. Got Woods. He dropped the football. Dude wasn't even that close to him. Are you kidding me? We're falling apart. I see DPJ in press coverage. What, dude? What a catch by Jelani Woods. Oh, my God, dude. I mean, I got to record that. That's one of the best catches I've ever seen on this game. He doesn't have any abilities that make him, oh, my God. Had to lead it outside. We were about to get crushed. They blitzed both backers. And if they want to keep blitzing, which they keep bringing pressure, we're going to try the screen pass here and see if Taylor can't make some magic happen. Time to develop. Blocks develop. We get the first down. 7 for 12, 202, a touchdown, and a pick. Let's just keep moving it and keep taking care of the football here. Sending Jelani Woods on a seam. We missed Jonathan Taylor. They're blitzing a ton. A ton. They are blitzing practically every single down. Sending Josh Downs on a zig. I feel like he could get wide open here. Okay, 3rd and 5. We're in field goal range. We're going to have the opportunity to take the lead at least. I'm not forcing anything. I'm not making any dumb plays. Pittman looks like he could come wide open on a slant. Got him. And he keeps going. Down to the 6. We're going to call a timeout here. And we're getting this ball in the end zone. No chance at anything different. Oh, shit. We've got pass rush coming. It's going to be intentional grounding. I had nowhere to go. Fuck, dude. That's fucking bullshit. I fucking hate intentional grounding. We're back to the 21 now. Oh, my God. We're back to the 21-yard line. They're probably going to blitz us here again. Again, it's a 4-man rush, and we just can't hold the blocks. We're in field goal range, but, man, is that frustrating. We got nowhere to go. Routes were completely covered. We're just going to take a field goal to end the half here. Stephen Fontaine's going to get redemption. We're going to let this clock run all the way down and then call our timeout. The intentional grounding is extremely, extremely frustrating because I feel like we were in a good position. All right, perfectly timed kick. That's money. There we go. Stephen Fontaine makes up for it. I think the last kick I definitely shorted the power. He's got 97 kick power. And yeah, it's 17-14 a half. We need to play much better on offense, man. I've thrown a pick. We've had some penalties. It's just been frustrating, and I need to play better. On defense, I feel like we have played pretty well, giving up some big plays. But other than that, pretty consistently played well. We've had a turnover. And, yeah, I think I want to run more. So we're going to continue to run inside. And then I want to – I didn't even get a chance to. What? Okay, I guess we're defending something. I don't know what we're focused on, but offense is coming out first. That's going to go run play. Inside zone. We love to run out of the shotgun on this team. Okay, let's go north-south. Use the block, 2nd and 5, get 5 yards. If we get 5 yards every time, that's pretty nice. RPO alert screen. See if Michael Pittman can get open here. He does. 4 yard. He wasn't really open, actually, but they were, I feel like they were going to fill that hole pretty quickly. And now we're going read option. Oh, man, I'm just going to audible down to inside zone. We're going to be able to punch this up for a yard, right? Just breaking tackles. What is happening? That was way harder than it should have been. And now I'm looking at Jelani Woods here. He's going to have one-on-one with a tight. Oh, no, we got to hit Taylor. Had to hit Taylor. I think if we had time for Woods to get open, it would have probably been a massive play. We just didn't have time. They were blitzing everyone. This team loves to blitz. D'Amico Ryans, a blitzer at heart. Got to keep going. Just get 3rd and inches. He fell across the first down marker. How is this possible? Hike the football. Just get upfield and get the first. 15 for 76. Not a crazy day by any means for Taylor, but just doing what he has to do. Going play action here. Can we break a tackle? He's got like 99 break tackle or whatever. This team playing pretty good coverage, honestly. See if Downs can get open here. Across the middle. Oh, we've got Woods! Wide open down the sideline! Let's go, baby! Burns him with the wheel route. And it's a huge gain. Anthony Richardson, outside of the interception, having a big day. Having a big day. They're blitzing. We got Y. Y was wide open. I just couldn't get the ball there. I was looking for Woods. He was covered. And now I'm hoping the safety comes down. We'll have Woods. I'm putting Jonathan Taylor on an out route just as a safety net. And we're going to have space here. We're going to slide down. Get a little bit of a gain there. We're going to send Taylor on a wheel route. And put Michael Pittman on a Jelani Woods can't. Yeah, he's got to run a streak. Oh, dude. But we're going to have space. Anthony Richardson, just be faster. He can't beat a 50. Dude, who is that? Will Anderson Jr. just as fast as Anthony Richardson? Dude, I mean, that is unrealistic as fuck. We have 91 speed. He can't have higher than like 87. It's going to be another Stephen Fontaine field goal here. Stephen Fontaine proven why he was the best player in the draft because he is putting up points. Let's see if Dent can make a play here. Maybe a TFL. Let's play action. That's dumb. Fuck, dude. I'm right in front of him. I'm right there. I lurked the mess out of it. I just can't animate. Linebackers don't animate well in Madden 24. They haven't in a couple Maddens now, unless we get Lurker on him, but he gets no abilities. Wide open in the flat. Just sails the ball right over his head. Oh, it's a run. It's a run, and it's a big one. Great open field tackle by Cisco. Dude, 6 rushes for 90 yards. When they have ran the ball, they've been extremely, extremely effective. And we're going to do coach suggestions to try and bring some coverage looks that they haven't really had. Good knockout by Poindexter. But that's our draft class. Chester Dent, Emmanuel Hadley, Deontay Poindexter, Harper, Fontaine, and did we draft a receiver? I thought we did. Drafted one other guy. I don't remember who. Flat. 3rd and 5. Another 3rd down. We have the chance to stop them, and it could be a big opportunity here. Chester Dent, I'm sprinting over to the tight end. 90 speed. He's wide open. He's wide open in cover 3. We had no chance. We had no chance based on that coverage scheme to cover him. Cisco in the box. Chester Dent. My God. Dude. Dameon Pierce is the new Cam Akers. He's unreal on the ground. Unreal. There we go, Quiddy Pay. Josh Harper's injured now. The rookie. And here we go. Here we go. This is probably a run play. Shooting the gap with Dent. It's not. And we don't have anybody in the flat. Getting killed by these flat routes, man. We have held them to under 200 yards, but we are headed to the 4th. This is where champions are made, boys. We've got hard flat coverage. We're going cover 2. Everybody get into the box. It's weak side. We can't get anybody to shed a block, and it's a touchdown. Josh Allen couldn't shed his block. He strained his knee. We'll put in the backup. Unbelievable. They're running the ball at an elite level. They're honestly probably running the ball almost as good, if not better than us right now, which is unacceptable. They have full momentum. We are losing this ball game at home. This is not where we want to be at all. We need to put the ball in the end zone up to the 25. It's so hard to return kicks well on all Madden. Just going to run the ball here. Dude, we need to be able to break that tackle and keep going. I'm going to play action here. Fuck, I used freeform. I thought we would be able to. He just didn't create really any separation whatsoever. Now, do we run the football here? Jelani Woods! Let's go. What a play from our big fella. Anthony Richardson just having a pretty good day. Nothing crazy, but he's going to have an entire year. Oh, dude, DPJ. We know what we do on this. Look. Keep rumbling. DPJ having himself a big day. Anthony Richardson now over 300 passing yards. It's been a good day for this offense, passing the football outside of that one pick. Got a couple of yards here. We've got space. Let's go. Big gain. We just saw it in immediate. You have to be so quick with it. We saw it immediately, took off. Actually, we're going to get back to running the football here. We can't pass every play. Oh, we've got, Jonathan Taylor. 2nd and inches, down to the 3-yard line, 17 for 93. Single spacing. It's actually going to be a run here. Pound this rock into the end zone. Touchdown. We're taking the lead back. This is our home turf. We're not losing, and we need to go for 2. Oh, man, this is a tough choice here. I think it's going to be inside zone. They're stacking the box. We're running the football. Just cut up field. Punch it in. Barely. They stonewall us, but luckily it's right past the line to gain. We get in the end zone, and we're up by 7. Showing why we were the number 2 scoring offense in the league last year behind the Bengals because we've already got 28 points. Dameon Pierce over 100 yards on the ground. He's been having a really good day, and we're going to try and stop him here. Oh, the Buck. The Buck can't tackle him. This is what I'm saying, dude. Pierce is like a superhuman. He breaks the tackle every single time. The Buck is an X-factor player with amazing tackle stats, and he can never tackle him. We force him back. What is happening? He's a superhuman. He's a superhuman. It's just undeniable. This is so frustrating. Open in the flat. Make the tackle. Poindexter at least forces him out of bounds. Got Devin Bush. Oh, wide open. John Mechie. They take advantage of the cover 2 gap near the sideline, and that's why you really can't run cover 2 all that much in this game. Outside those 2 sacks we had in the first drive, I don't know that we've had another sack. So we need to start generating some more pressure. Manning up, Bush on Tank Dell. I would try to hit stick and miss him. We missed the freaking hit stick. And Corey Davis, is that Corey Davis? Thought he retired. Well, he did in real life, but he's back in the game to haunt our nightmares, and Chester Dent was right there and couldn't make the pick. It's a touchdown. Fuck, dude. I mean, this team is incredibly hard to stop. Incredibly hard. 2:36 left in the game. It's going to come down to our offense. Regardless, we want this to be the last drive of the football game. Poindexter gets up to the 21. It's so hard to return kicks. Going to run the football halfback power here. Taylor, X-Factor activated. He's ready to go. Crazy. We've pushing forward. Nelson, if Nelson gets there a bit quicker, we're probably north-south up to the races, and I don't know anybody in this league that's going to catch us with 96 speed. And we're going screen pass here. We want to get a couple of yards before the 2-minute. He's glitched. He's glitched. He's running in place. I tried to give it as much time as humanly possible, and we couldn't. We had to throw it. That sucks. And we throw a pick. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm playing like absolute dog shit, man. This game is on me. This game's on me, bro. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. What am I thinking on that? Like, I thought that he was... I guess I thought I could zip it in there before the safety could close, and he's going to close every single time, dude. Unbelievable turn of events. We're back to our interceptions. They have full momentum, so it's going to be extremely hard to deliver an accurate football. Probably had Taylor on that. We're going to go the same play right back. Taylor, get out of bounds. Great play. We need a touchdown. Oh, I can't audible Jelani Woods on this because he's got a question mark. Oh, my God. Are you kidding? Just got to throw it away. We can't audible Jelani Woods, which is essentially the route that we needed to be able to audible. We got totally hosed on that. Downs gets at least 8 yards. My God. Unfortunate that we have really, really, really let this game get away from us. I thought that we looked to be dominating early. Woods is wide open. Can't beat him around the edge. If we could have gotten away from him, a D-end in coverage, it looks like. Should have probably used a timeout there, but whatever. Going. Got Taylor. Get out of bounds. Down to the 24. We've got life here, boys. No interceptions. No dumb plays. I want to go plays that I know that we can get yards on. Shock H option. DPJ's wide open. Just need them to bite. Oh, Woods! Touchdown! Jelani Woods in the end zone! And now begs the question, 41 seconds. Do we kick the extra point? Do we go for two? We're gonna kick the extra point. We kick the extra point. We're tying the ball game. Man, this one's gonna come right down to the wire. 41 seconds. We scored a little bit too quickly, but we had Jelani Woods wide open in the end zone. We had to take advantage. This is going to not come out. 25-yard line, 41 seconds, 3 timeouts. We've got to play good, sound football and no big plays. We're coming out, and we're going to come out essentially and cover 4 quarters every play. We're going to allow everything underneath and nothing deep. Devin Bush, the user. We got all of our best DBs back in coverage. We'll allow that every time. Put Kwity Paye on a hard flat. Try and take something away. We can't. Chester Dent can't animate. Would have been picked off if it's a defensive back. Chester Dent having a rough first game, man. Rough first game. Tackle him inbounds. Tackle him inbounds. They are so close to field goal range. This is a run. They actually, dumbasses, what are they doing? They run out the clock. No chance for a field goal, and we're going to OT. Let's go, baby. Now we need the ball first. If we get the ball first, I think this game will be over. We won the toss. We want the football. Let's go. We're going to have a chance to walk this one off. It needs to be our best drive of the game. We've had receivers wide open against them, blown coverages, and we're going to have another chance here. 35-35, an absolute barn burner in week 1. And Deontay Poindexter, I'm not going to take this out. He's way too deep. Going to leave it at the 25. And now it's time to take care of the football. Jonathan Taylor's got X Factor. We're going to run it. Look at that. Look at that room. 8-yard gain immediately. Going to continue to pound this rock, okay? Till they can stop me. They have a ton of receivers on the line of scrimmage or defenders. Got space around the edge. Space around the edge. Keep rumbling. Let's go. What a run. Jonathan Taylor's speed is something special. It is extremely special. Let's try and use our guards. Oh, man. We had a chance to break that outside. We just get grappled in, and we couldn't. Man, I mean, the announcers are telling us it's right. You can't ask much more from an opener than this game right here. We're going to run the ball again, inside zone. Stonewalled, 3rd and 3, and it's going to be mesh spot. It's got to be mesh spot. Will Mallory is running the crossing route, not what we want at all. He dropped the football. It was Ashton Doolin. Oh, my God. It was Ashton Doolin dropped the football. And we have to go for this, man. We have to go for this. I don't trust our defense. Got to go for this. Got Woods. He missed him! Oh, my God, dude! Wide open. We lob it up. No bullets. And we probably lost the football game. It's not my fault. It's not my fucking fault, bro. He needs to deliver that ball on time and accurate. It's in the flat. It's a 5-yard pass. He misses him again, and we probably just lost. If all they need is a field goal. All we had to do was deliver the ball on time and on target, man. Again with this bullshit. Again with this fucking bullshit. Defense, step up, please. Bro, please step up. I am so fucking frustrated with Anthony Richardson continuing to do this in year 2, and it costs us the game potentially. It's so irritating, bro. It's so irritating. Pass rush, get home. Wide open in the flat. Tackle, 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. It's going to be run. Linebacker blitz, show blitz. It's got to be a run. Get everybody in the box. It's not. It's not, and he's wide open in the flat. Fuck, dude. This has been a frustrating game, man. I mean, shit. This has been a frustrating game. Make the tackle. 29-yard line. I still can't believe he missed that throw. I mean, that's our best chance to get the play is Jelani Woods on a drag. He had beat the guy off the ball, and it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. Josh Allen, hard flat. The Buck gets him in the backfield. Let's go. They want us to play gap press. We're going to. Dude, if this is a pass, we're fucked. Ooh. 4th and 1. Dude, I lurked the shit out of it, and I can't jump in front of it. We're going to have to ice him from the 25-yard line. From the 25-yard line. Oh, my God. This game got away from me, guys. Let's block it, rush. Game over. We lost. Now, yes, we shouldn't have even been in that position because of the picks, but, man, I mean, like, Richardson fucked me, dude. We were driving that entire drive, and he missed the biggest throw of the game. Now, did he make some big ones? Yes. But he missed the biggest fucking throw of the game. 396, 2 touchdowns. But he missed an easy underneath throw. Absolutely fucked us, man. I mean, I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking pissed, bro. We can't lose that game week 1. Defense gave up 38 points. Defense gave up 38 fucking points. Unacceptable. Outside of the first drive, we didn't get any more sacks. What happened? We got 2 sacks in the first drive, and then we can't get another sack? I'm fucking pissed, dude. This is bullshit. This is the most irritating one we've had so far. This irritates me more than any game we've had so far, even worse than the Bills playoff loss, just because, like, it's my fault for throwing the dumb picks, and we come back and we have a chance to continue, and maybe you say you should have punted in overtime. Well, that's what we did in the Bills game, and we lost because we got a walk-off field goal, so it is what it is. I trust my offense to make the plays when they need to, and they didn't. Anthony Richardson, 97.5 passer rating, 20 for 33, 396, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. 2 picks are on me, completely my fault. CJ Stroud, 123.6, 23 for 29, 257, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. He was great, dude. And then Jonathan Taylor, 23 carries, 127, 2 touchdowns, 7 broken tackles, more than Pierce. So he's just, but Pierce had 6 broken tackles on half the carries. Like, this is what I'm talking about. He's ridiculous. 12 for 120, 10 yards average and a touchdown. Receiving, Schultz 7 for 100 and 2 touchdowns. He was crazy. Jelani Woods 6 for 121 and a touchdown, including the crazy game-tying touchdown with 41 seconds left. He also did have a drop. Jonathan Taylor 6 for 74. Corey Davis 5 for 54. Tank Dell 3 for 36 and a touchdown with 3 drops. DPJ 4 for 162 and a touchdown, but also had a drop. And then I believe, I thought Ashton Doolin had the drop, but I actually think that huge drop at the end was actually DPJ on that 3rd down, and then couldn't get the ball to Woods on the 4th. Defensively, Cisco had a pick, back to his old ways. Stingley and Ward had picks as well. And then sacks. Christian Harris had a sack. Josh Allen had a sack. Kwity Paye had a sack. And then DJ Jones and DJ Wanham combined for a sack as well. Fontaine, 2 for 3. Starting out with getting some points, 3 for 3 on extra points. I shorted a field goal. It was my fault. And honestly, would have won us the game. That ended up being the game, unfortunately. So it is what it is. It's week 1. I was pissed initially. I'm fine now. We'll have a chance to get revenge on this team in week 3. But we have a game against the Chiefs next week. And starting out 0-2 would be a nightmare for us. So we're gonna really have to bounce back, and we're gonna have to play much, much better in week 2. That's so frustrating. But we do get some upgrades. Josh Downs is going up to a 75 overall. He is our slot receiver. We'll continue to build him as slot. 75 overall at 23. Still time to develop him potentially. Bernard Raymond. I just need him better against speed rushers. Terrible against power, so maybe that's why, depending on who we play, he can be bad. But pass block and run block both get an upgrade. That's nice. 26 years old, 77 overall. Michael Pittman up to an 87. He will go up to an 88 now. Morale -1, temp +1. I'd love to get his. What is his route running? Is it good? His route running is honestly where he sucks. He sucks at route running. So physical doesn't get route running. His physical stats are already crazy. I'd rather get his maybe get deep threat up. So we go up in deep threat. He doesn't go up in overall. That's fine. +4 medium route running is amazing. +1 deep, +1 release, +1 spin move, +1 awareness. Huge upgrades. Medium immediately jumps from 83 to 87. 80 deep route running up into the 80s now. So that's amazing. And yeah, we'd love to get him superstar development. If he had abilities, he'd be even better. So key to victory. We already know this is not going to be anything. We didn't get it. So they're probably just going to cook us. We know we have to step up. Everyone is disappointed. And we let you down. Yeah, you did. It's not ideal, but it's better to fall short now than when it's win or go home. We'll get things figured out. We've got time. We've got time to turn this around. But, you know, with that being said, boys, that's going to do it for this week. Heartbreaking loss, 38-35, but definitely a great game for y'all for the close game purpose, but irritating as hell for me. I need to be better in my decision-making. Can't throw multiple picks in the first week. We'll clean it up against the Chiefs next week, and yeah, I mean, we just have to play better. Defense had flashes, but the flat routes just are frustrating. I think we're, from this point on, going to audible cover 3 hard flat pretty much every time. So with that being said, I will catch you guys in week 2 against the Chiefs. That should be another great game, and appreciate the support and love on the channel as always. And the series is so much fun. Yes, I get pissed off, but I love this series. I love this team. Can't wait to keep getting better. And I'll see you guys in week 2. Thanks for stopping by again. Peace.